Styluses never seem to go out of, well, style. Fujitsu has their own Lamy, and what this means is that we're gonna crack it open and look at it. We all already know what it looks like from some photos and some promotional information, but let's look at it either way. This is the box it comes in, and just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, Lamy has been making styli, or styluses, for quite some time. In fact, they have collaborated with Supernote, and this one was a custom one that Supernote has sent to us, which is very nice. It is a regular stylus, but what is so nice about it is that it is super premium feeling. It's not too heavy in the hand, not too light, and you get a side button on the side, and the Pen Nib is fantastic. It also works on virtually any unit on the market right now. It's quite impressive. So given the fact that it is that good of a pen, why wouldn't Fujitsu make their own? This time, to differentiate themselves, they have a gold bronze color. I'm assuming, I mean, that's what all the pictures have shown so far. So you have your little user guide, it tells you what devices it does work on. The Generation 1, although very attainable and cheap right now, only use the Sony DPT pens. So this is only for the Gen 2. Opening this up, there's nothing in the box. They've been very interesting with their boxes with Fujitsu. Everything's been really, really big. This is a thick, chunky box, but inside is only really a semi-low profile pen, and they do the same with their cases. The boxes are huge for that. So, not a big fan of the box situation, but let's look at this. Alright, wow, that looks very nice. It even has embossed in silver Quaderno X Lamy, a full collab, and it is made in Germany, all these pens. Whether you buy the Lamy from our store, or you buy the Quaderno collab, or you buy the Supernote collab, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the Lamy All-Star. So let's crack this open and see what we're looking at here. This slides out like that, and it says Lamy. This might be, oh, magnet closure. That's very nice. And a little foam block to prevent anything from squishing. That is a very nice display, if I say so myself. And this is an all-new... Oh, it's silver. Okay, a lot of the pictures showed bronze. No joke. There is a very, very faint 5% bronze flake in there. You can kind of see with your naked eye. On camera, it's just, I'm looking at the viewfinder, it's pretty silver. But let's just call it what it is, and it is silver. So if you compare the two side by side, we'll put that right there, and comparing it against the regular retail All-Star, you will see that it is exactly the same. And I can almost guarantee that if we open this up, the little canister that houses all of the information going to be exactly the same. And yes, they will be interchangeable, and these little tubes are identical in almost every way. The weight hasn't really changed or anything like that, although it does look very nice, and it's a refresh. And also they're using a two-tone. They're using silver kind of pearl flake here, and then they're using a silver chrome finish of the lapel clip, so that's very nice. Still have the star on the top, little circle on the bottom, says Lamy, all that kind of fun stuff. Now, let's check out how it writes on the unit. So the stock pen, as we all know, is a very basic pen. Basic. Feels good though, and honestly has a very nice nib. It is kind of a graphite-y nib that, you know, shaves off as you write, so whether that's a little bit subjective. A lot of people don't like nibs that wear away so quickly, but it is honestly a pretty good nib. The pen is very basic, but the nib is good. Getting rid of all that, let's go over to Mr. Lamy here. You can even put that on the back like that. Add a little bit of counterweight, or you can just take it off and use it like this. We'll just use it like this. Okay, okay. This one... This one feels great too. It is a little bit more slippery, ever so slightly more slippery than the stock pen. But you know what it mostly is attributed to be completely honest? This screen. This is currently pretty much the only screen on the market that isn't using glass. Even the Remarkable 2, which is revered as one of the best note-taking slates out there, uses glass. So if we write on a piece of glass, like my smartphone, you get a good indication of the grittiness of, say, this one, and a little bit more slippery on this one. Now the thing is about the Lamy pen and the regular pen and everything, this is using a Wacom screen / EMR screen, so you can essentially use any pen on the market. You can use the Remarkable 2 pen, you can use the Big Me, you can use the Onyx, the Stadler, the Mitsubishi, it's endless. But this pen, Lamy, is all about quality. The materials are really good. The weight is really good. You even have that side button on the pen that comes stock with the Lamy, and as you write, you can press that and you can turn it into erase or highlight or red, blue, black, toggle, whatever you want to do. Now, the downside about migrating away from the stock pen into the Lamy pen is that you lose the back or the tail switch. And what that means is that you're one button down. If you've assigned the back to be a highlighter on this, you can't do it because it doesn't work that way. All of the electronics are isolated to the front half. The rest is just an empty tube. So although the quality is very high, it feels good in the hand, and it definitely is kind of a nice thing to have, you know, a collaborative brand. It's all brand naming kind of things. It does feel good. You actually lose a little bit of practicality with the back tail switch not being there, but the overall writing experience is quite nice. I like it. It's very nice. It feels good in the hand. It does come with some replacement nibs, and if you guys want to grab this, it is available separately or with the device when you purchase it, depending on the package you choose. For GrittyReader.com and a quick overview of the Quaderno collaboration with Lamy, this is Peter.